Hello students, how are you? Hope you're all well. I am NAYAK. I welcome you all to LE Studies. Today I am going to teach you the noun, that is what are countable and uncountable nouns. This particular topic is very important from spoken English point of view. As I have already told you, to speak English no formal grammar is required, only informal. Only informal. Only those portions which are relevant to spoken English, that only we will go through. No deep grammar. Clear? Now with this, let us start. Now, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Okay students, it is very easy. From the name itself, it is very easy. Countable and uncountable. Countable noun means what? Which you can easily count with your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 50, 60,000 like this. And uncountable nouns, as the name suggests, the nouns which we cannot count at all. Okay, we cannot count as 5, 7, 8,000. Okay, it's very simple. It is very simple. Now let us take an example to understand the things much better. Clear? Now, what is uncountable nouns? You see, book, table, boy, apple, student, doctor, coin, rupees, hair, star. Now let us come to book. Book, we can count the number of books. 2 books, 3 books. Okay. And we can have, you can add s also. Clear? We can add s also. Book, books means for in each and every countable noun you will have an x. You can add s to make it a plural. I told you singular and plural. So countable nouns are those which can be counted, and you can use the singular form as well as a plural form. To use the plural form, we use s, es. Now here table, tables, 1 table, 2 table, 50 tables. Okay. Now boy, boys, apple, apples, student, students, doctor, doctors, coin, we can say coins. Coins. Why? We can say there are 2 coins. I have many coins. How many 25 paisa coins you have? 25 paisa coins. Coins are there. I have many coins. So like this, rupees. Rupees also we can count. 25 rupees. I told you now which you can place a figure like this, 25, 2, 3, 4, 1000 like this. I have 1000 rupees. So you can count rupees, 1000. You can count. Understood? So now here the thing lies. This is important. Hair. Star. These are important. Now you see hair. In English, dear student, English is not at all a perfect language. Clear? The whole English is full of exceptions. That's why to write English is difficult, but not so while speaking. But yes, there are some area where we should not use. You see, we use a hair. Hair is coming under a countable noun, though we never count as 5, 6, 7,000. Okay, now we can count, but we don't count, isn't it? But one thing you can say, suppose while eating, if you get 2 or 3 hairs, you can say that I have got 2 hairs in my food. Okay. So therefore, hair is considered as a countable noun. Star, we never count, we be attentive. But we say stars, how many stars are there? Wherever you can use s, my dear students, where the trick to know whether it is a countable or an uncountable, you might, with your experience or with your knowledge, you can understand whether there is a plural form or not. Yes, a star, stars, we can write star, stars, hair, hairs, isn't it? Once, if you can convert a singular into plural by adding s, then it must be a countable. That is a very easy trick. Clear? Now see, we can have stars. How many stars are there in the sky? Stars. So there are, I can see there are, you can look at the sky and you say there are 2 stars are visible. 2 stars are visible. 2 stars, 3 stars. There are 7 stars in a constellation. So you're using stars, a star and stars. Though we cannot count stars, isn't it? They are uncountable. But in English, they are treated as a countable noun. This particular thing makes English somewhat difficult. And we generally say that English is not a perfect language. Okay, dear students? So you should be very careful with hair and star. So with this, now let us go to uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns, as I have told you, which cannot be counted. Now you see, water. Water cannot be counted. Okay, you cannot say 2 water. You give me 5 water. Isn't it? You can say 5 glass of water. Yes, container. You can add a container to it. You can say 5 glass of water. But you cannot say 5 water, 6 water. How many Okay, how many water you have? No, how much water. Okay, the use of much and many that we'll see later. They are very much applicable to this countable and uncountable nouns that I will tell you later. So here water we cannot count. It is a quantity. It is a quantity which cannot be counted. Book is also a quantity. We can be counted. Table can be counted. 1, 2, 3. But water 1, 2, 3 we don't count. We can say yes, 2 bottles of water. Okay, you can say 2 bottles of water, 2 glasses of water. You can add a container to it if you want to make it plural. But we don't have waters. I have many waters in my pot. No. Again, the trick is that if you cannot add s to any noun, okay, then it's definitely an uncountable noun. Clear? Now tea, we don't have teas. Okay, you can say I would like a cup of tea. Cup of tea, a container can be added. So, but you cannot say teas. How many teas you need? No, we never say. Yes, you can go to a market and say, give me 2 kg of tea. That is okay. 2 kg of tea. We don't say 2 kg of teas. Okay, so therefore, these are all uncountable. Sugar, same. Sugar, mustard, rice, any liquid. You can say any liquid and gases. Rice, we don't count. Okay, we can say a sack of rice, a bag of rice, handful of rice. Okay, but we don't say 2 rice, 3 rice. How many rice do you have? No, we don't say. So rain, yes, rain. You can say rains. There are many rains yesterday. No, there was much rain yesterday. There was much rain. Rains we don't never use. Much rain. There are rains. Yesterday it rains. No. Yesterday it rained, or you can say there was no rain. You can say there was no rain, or there was much rain, or there was less rain. But we don't say there are many rains. We don't say. Rains, we never use s here. Yes, again one more thing. Now these are all what? As I have told you, you can touch it, but these are abstract, you see. Knowledge. Knowledge is an abstract noun. I told you earlier. Knowledge, honesty, guilt, anger, beauty. These are all abstract nouns where you can feel. Love. Yes, it is love. You can feel. Anger. Isn't it? Knowledge, wisdom, beauty, honesty, ugliness. These are all what you can feel. Okay. So, but you cannot see or you cannot touch. Isn't it? You cannot see. You cannot apply your sense organs. Touch. You cannot touch. You cannot smell. Isn't it? So, you can only feel. So, those are called abstract nouns. All abstract nouns, without any exception, they are uncountable. Okay. Honesty. We cannot say honesty. We say honesty is the best policy. Honesty are, no, we don't use honesty are the best policy. Honesty is. Okay, his knowledge in English is good. His knowledges, we don't say. He has got many knowledges. No, he has got much knowledge. Much knowledge. One other trick is that we use much in case of uncountable and many in case of countable. That I will take a class later on, deeply on much and many. Few little, that will see later on. In that, it will be more clear then. But here you say, we do not use knowledge, happiness. Can you ask how much? We say how much happy you are, but how many happy you are? No. I have 2 happiness. I have 5 happiness. No. You can say I am happy. Okay. I salute his happiness. So like this way. So happiness is what? You cannot say happinesses. So happinesses, there is no plural form. In case of uncountable nouns, there is no plural form. So happiness is again abstract noun. You can say, I bless you for a lot of happiness. You can say lot of happiness. But we should not say 2 happiness, 3 happiness. You cannot use such type of numbers, 2, 3, 1,050, no. As in the case of countable nouns. Okay, dear students, now you come to money. Yes, money is a very important one again. Money is a very important one. People get much confused about money because we generally think that we can count money. But no, in English, money, and you see these two things, coin and rupees. You see, I have 2 money. No. Dear students, we never say I have 2 money. I have 5 money. You can say I have 2 rupees. So therefore rupees is a countable noun. We can say I have 2 rupees. We never say I have 3 money, I have 50 money, I have 6. No, money is therefore countable. We don't have monies. You can say coins, rupee, rupees. Isn't it? Rupee or rupees. Coin, coins. But we don't have money, monies. No, we don't have monies. Okay, students, we don't say. We say, how much money do you have in your pocket? We don't say that how many money do you have. No. We say how much money. Wherever you are using the word much. Okay, wherever you are using the word much, if you apply your experience, whatever you have been taught in your earlier classes or whatever you have. So there you see, if you use much, wherever you are using much, that must be uncountable now. Whenever we are using many books, you can say, many tables, many boys, many apples. There are many apples in his garden, in the tree. Now, many students are there in the classroom. There are many doctors in the hospital. I have 50 coins in my pocket, and I have 1,000 rupees in my purse. I got 2 hairs in my food. There are 5 stars. So there are many stars. You can use many here, but you cannot use many here. There is many water. No, there is much water in the jug. There is I need many tea. No. I need much tea. Okay, I need much tea. Or okay, you can use much. No harm. There is much tea in the hot pot. There is much tea in the hot pot, and all of you will get it. So don't worry. You can select that. There is much tea in the hot pot. Now sugar, yes, you can say a bag of sugar, a sack of sugar, a bottle of sugar, but a pinch of sugar, a bit of sugar, bit of sugar, but you cannot say that there are 2 sugar. I need 2 sugar in my coffee. You cannot say. So similar tea, coffee, rice. We cannot say 2 rice, 3 rice, 4 rice. So much rice. Rain, I told you, rains no. So now money, you see, money, as I told you, you cannot use 2 money, 3 money, but you can use 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 50 rupees. So money, bear in mind, money, many people doubt that, have the confusion that money isn't countable, but no. Now here also hair, star, we cannot count, but they are coming under countable now. And such exceptions in English everywhere you will get. If you go through any grammar book, okay, to learn formal English, then you will see a lot of exceptions are there, okay. So therefore now work, we do not say works. Your mother never says, I have many work to do today. No, I have much work. Okay, I have much work to do today. We don't say works. And time. Yes, do you say 2 time, 3 time? I need 2 time to complete my homework. No. I need 2 hours of time. Now you say 2 hours is okay. 2 hours. Hour is a countable noun. You can count hours. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. But you cannot say 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. We don't say. We say how many time you need to complete your homework. Okay. You will be asked how much time do you need to complete your homework. So my dear students, so here this time is actually a uncountable noun. So if you want to know it very deeply, if you want to collect some uncountable nouns, go through any books. There are many books where you can get a list of uncountable nouns. You can also search in Google. You can get a list of uncountable nouns. So here I have given an example. So how to know uncountable and countable nouns. Okay. So here you should understand that countable nouns may have a plural as well as a singular form. Book, singular, books are plural. But in case of uncountable nouns, you don't have any plural forms. Water, waters, no. Water only. Clear? Tea, teas, no. Only tea. Clear? Okay, students. Next tip. Here, if you want to know whether the given noun is countable or not, you add s to it. If it makes a sense, then it is countable. If you add s, if you cannot add s, then it must be an uncountable. Next, all abstract nouns are uncountable. Okay, I told you abstract nouns. All abstract nouns are uncountable. Sorry. All liquid things, gaseous things are uncountable. Simple trick. Okay, here also countable nouns take much. How much? Sorry, I'm really sorry. Countable nouns take many. How many apples do you have? How many students are present in the classroom today? Clear? Many students. We don't say much students. So these are all countable and these are all uncountable. So with this, now I will give you some tips and you please note it down. Okay. Now dear students, there are some small tips to know what is a countable noun, how to understand countable nouns. Now if you can use a and n before any noun, that is countable. A apple, an orange, an elephant, a boy, a girl, a and n you can use. Okay, so therefore that is a countable noun. You can say a boy. Okay, but you cannot say a water. You cannot say a time. Okay, sometime you can use some. There are some boys. You can use some sugar. That is okay. Some sugar is okay, but you cannot say a sugar. You cannot count sugar. But here a and n countable noun: a ball, a pen, a book, a doctor, a teacher. Okay, and can be also used in the case of a vowel, an orange, an elephant. Okay, now many is used. How many books are there lying on the table? Isn't it? How many doctors are there in the hospital? Isn't it? So this type of many is used. Okay, you cannot use much. Okay, you cannot use much. There are much doctors in the hospital. There are much students. No, you cannot use much in case of countable nouns. Only you can use many. This is one more trick. Now have singular and plural forms. Yes, it's also very important, as I have already told you in the earlier classes. Therefore I told you that is important. Clear? It is a singular as well as a plural form. Your experience will say book, books, student, students, doctor, doctors. Okay, here if you can make a plural form of a given noun, then it's definitely it is sure that the given noun is a countable noun. Clear? Now let us go to uncountable nouns. Now let us go quickly to how to identify uncountable nouns, whether the given noun is uncountable or countable. Okay, now how to know that it is an uncountable noun? Clear? Now you see a and n, it's just the opposite. In the case of a countable noun, you can use a and n, but in case of uncountable noun, you cannot use a and n. Clear? A and n cannot be used. A water, I told you, a time, a money, no. A happiness, you cannot. So next, much is used. Yes, in that case, money, here it is much water. There is much water in the jug. Okay, there is much sugar in the packet. Okay, so therefore there is much money in my purse. Now have no plural forms. Yes, it's also very important. In case of a countable noun, you have a singular as well as a plural form. But in this case, you don't have any plural form. Water, waters, no. Gold, golds, no. Money, monies, no. Knowledges, happinesses, ugly, no. We don't have. Okay, anger, angers, no. Anger, beauty, beauties, no. Beauty. So all. So here you cannot use any plural form. Sugar, sugars you don't have. Liquid, gases and substances. Liquids I told juice, okay. Water, okay, you can say kerosene, petrol, gasoline, okay. Whatever the diesel, petrol, okay. So these are all uncountable nouns. We don't use s in that. Substance is gold, material nouns, gold, silver, copper, iron. So these are called uncountable nouns. All abstract nouns, yes. As I have told you, all kinds of abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are those which can only you feel, you cannot touch. So the definite doesn't, you cannot count. If you cannot touch, you cannot see, definitely you cannot count. So it goes without saying, isn't it? So therefore, these are all uncountable nouns. Dear friends, I hope you have understood it. So it is very important from spoken English point of view. Okay. Again and again telling you, you cannot say, you give me 2 sugar, or how many sugars are there in the pouch. It is very, very wrong. If you say this type of English, then you can understand. You will be in a very embarrassing position. I say again and again that only you need informal grammar, but it does not mean that you say there is many sugars in this pouch. There is much sugar. Okay, there are much boys playing in the ground. No, there are many boys playing in the ground. So here you should be very careful. Okay, you should not say waters. Okay, waters you should not never say. Okay, spoken English, though it doesn't require any grammar, it does not mean that you say waters. You say juices. No, it is juice. Any liquid should be used in a singular form. So with this, I end my class. In the next, I will teach you pronoun, extremely important, even more important than noun. Even, I will repeat, it is even more important than noun. Okay, the pronouns. With this, I end my class. Please subscribe. Thank you.